What happened to the good old days of gaming? Where have they gone? Why do we miss old games so much? Well, I think the truth is we're just grieving for the person that we used to be. And a lot of the time we don't feel that way. We think, oh, games used to be better back in my day. When I played Halo 1, that was peak gaming. Well, people today think that Roblox is peak gaming. And they're going to be nostalgic for that time today because that's the age where they were young, they played a game, they felt impassioned about that game. And really, we're just missing that time in our life. When I think about those times when I played video games when I was younger, I loved those days. It felt like that was all of my focus. We had so much time to focus on these games and they felt so massive. And to be honest with you, if you're around the same age as me, we were part of innovation in gaming. When I was a kid, I remember one of the first consoles I used was my dad's ZX Spectrum or my old Apple Mac computer. And to go from games on there to the PlayStation 1, huge leap. Then to the PlayStation 2, it felt like another huge leap. Then you saw the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, then you're up to gaming today where you've got RTX lighting everywhere. Now you've got AI stuff going on. We've seen innovation like no other generation before. And, our kids, they're going to have a completely different landscape of gaming. It's going to be so different we can't even comprehend right now. We're going to think back to the times that we had when, you see the sentiment now. Gaming used to be simpler. Gaming used to be better. Gaming used to be offline. We used to have these shared spaces. And to be honest, I kind of agree with a lot of those things. I've talked about them a lot on my main channel. But really the crux of it is the past is gone and you kind of wish you were still there.